What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Anime Ninja. So let's get into this. Today we're going to be checking out the new events, which did actually just come out. And yeah, we got the Black Market. Wasn't actually expecting that event, so maybe Ninja Treasure next, and or the Persian Market. We haven't had that one in a while, so maybe one of those two. However, they did add Itachi. I don't think he was in the... Yeah, he wasn't in the last event, but yeah, he's in this one. They did up the amount of stuff in the flash sale as well. As you can see, I did actually buy the 2K one, so yeah, I just want to try to get as much potency as possible. I don't know if I'm going to buy the next one considering it's 2,000. I did have quite a bit of coupons. As you can see, I still have 5,000. I do have a ton of gold as well. We should have like 130, close to about 140. We also have the money tree as well, so if you're going to be buying a character or topping up or anything like that, you should be pretty good if you can actually get to the level 1 on the tree. But there is Itachi. I almost said Sasuke for some reason, but there's Itachi. Probably going to run you upwards of maybe 50. I don't know, it really just depends on the actual discount. They used to actually tell you the discount, but yeah, they don't really tell you the discount anymore. I really wish they would just add the option to show the price of the characters. Maybe not on the actual page, but if you click learn more, the price should be there somewhere, just so we know what it's going to actually cost if we get it at its lowest point, of course. But yeah, I mean, it's there. I mean, you probably could wait for the Persian Market whenever that one's going to come out, maybe next week, maybe the week after, and get it a lot cheaper. But if you don't want to wait, you can get it now, and you could also use the extra gold from the money tree, which is most likely, I don't know if that's going to be, because you would have to refresh quite a bit, because it stops at 10k. So after you spend 10k gold, that's basically it. You can't get any more, but you got to do that twice. So yeah, I don't know. That one's a little bit tricky. I guess we were topping up as well, because it stops at 5 waters a day, so that's 10k you can spend. And then I think top up, I don't know how much it stops on the top up one, but yeah, all the events do work together. We also have some other events like the ancient treasure and stuff like that, which I already passed over, of course. But yeah, the ancient treasure, of course, is going to last us, I think, 20 days, 19 days, 20 days, something like that. So yeah, that's going to be there for a while. Not really the best event. I guess it's okay. I mean, it does help, I guess, if you're going to be topping up, doing anything. I don't know. It doesn't really do much, honestly. I don't even really like the event all that much, so I don't even really pay attention to it. But everything else, it does work together, like the recharge and stuff like that. So if you're going to be topping up, that's going to be a big plus. And then you also have the gold that you can spend to get back more, well, get back a little bit of gold. And then we also have the Be Quick, which of course I already grabbed the 2 boxes out of there. I believe tomorrow in the flash sale there's nothing. The next day was supposed to be the reincarnated pack, but I can't remember if they doubled the amount of potency or if it's still 40 like it is today. I think it actually stays at 40. I think it is. I think it's 40 for 2k again, and then after that there's really nothing else after. So I mean, unless you actually need something. I'm talking about stuff you actually need, but you might need something. I don't. The only thing I really look for right now is potency. They do have some other stuff that you could probably use if you actually needed it, but currently I don't need any of that stuff, so we're not going to worry about it too much. And yeah, we're about to hit 120. I almost wanted to say 120. Level 20. So hopefully we get there pretty soon. We're like really close. We're either going to hit it today or tomorrow. Nah, we're probably not going to hit it today. Probably hit it tomorrow, the next day or something like that. And yeah, that's basically about it. The black market's pretty good. We do have the pet in there, I believe was the baby Naruto, so there's that. I can't remember the stats on it. You can actually go look. Probably going to be 10k because that's usually how much the pets are in there. Although you have to find it first, and refreshing in there is a gamble just because you don't know which character you're going to get. You might get the same one over and over, but if you really need a character, then I would go for it. Or if you're just looking for whatever character, then I guess you can do it that way as well. But honestly, I think the Persian merchant, I don't know why I keep calling it market, maybe because black market, I don't know, but the Persian event is going to be a lot better in terms of actually getting a character because it's a lot easier to get them, and sometimes they're about the same. It just really depends on how lucky you get, basically. So we'll see what pet we actually get in that, and I'm hoping for one pretty soon. We haven't had one in a while. I thought it was going to be this event. I didn't think they were going to give us a black market, so yeah, it's either going to be the next one. We still haven't had a ninja treasure either, so maybe that's going to be the next one. Or I'm thinking the Persian. What other events are we missing? It kind of recycles the same events over and over, so whatever we haven't gotten is what we're going to continue getting, and it just keeps going and going. They did add a few new events, or they have been adding new events and stuff like that, so there's that. I believe this month we're going to be getting a new character. I'm not too sure which one they're going to give us. We're either going to get an assaulter or support, considering we got a vanguard last time. I don't remember which one was first, because there are two other characters. I think there's actually two? Can't remember how many characters are on the other server already that we're still waiting on. There are quite a few that we're still waiting on, but I can't remember what the next one was. But sometimes they do switch those characters around, so it might not be the character you're thinking of, but it will either be an assaulter or support. So we'll see what we actually get on that. Depending on their stats, I might wait. I don't know. I might wait a couple of more characters before I actually go out and buy some characters. And I got ranked 42 on that one. My bad. I gotta try to get up a little bit more. I usually stay top 40, but I kind of dropped down 2 ranks below. Although it doesn't really matter. I mean, it is a little bit more prestige and stuff like that in the box, but really it doesn't really help all that much considering the amount I actually need to do anything. So yeah, the event isn't that great, but I do actually want to start getting some of the other characters that I do need, such as Ten-Tails Obito, Choji, which is a hard one to find now. So some of the hard ones to find I kind of want to get, so if they do have them in an event at some point, I'm probably going to grab them if they're in there. Like Choji's pretty hard to find, the Angel one. There's a few more that are just in there every once in a while. So anytime they have one of those, I would recommend getting it if you're trying to complete the bond. The only reason I'm trying to complete it is because I want to complete them. So I actually want to try to collect them all. Doesn't really help too much. I mean, the stats aren't going to help. They're going to give you BP, of course. Of course, you can get more BP from a ton of other stuff. But I think Choji, last time he was in an event was quite like months, and probably last year, honestly. I think he was like 8k, so yeah, I should have bought him when he was in there last time. I don't remember what event he was in, but they usually, every once in a while, they'll throw back in a character from way back. So hopefully they do that again. Really hoping they update the bonds as well, considering the amount of characters that are in the game now compared to the last time it updated, plus the characters that are still to come. Hopefully they'll update it pretty soon and add in some more tiers or something like that, because it doesn't really give you that much extra stats, and plus they don't have to put them up that high, but it's just a way to get a little bit of extra stats. Plus you get to collect the characters, and yeah, you just throw them in the hotel if you don't want them. Although I do have to buy more space. I think currently I'm sitting at 16 spaces in the bag, which the next base I believe is going to be 12, or I think it's 1500 actually. I think last time I spent 12, so I think it's at 1500 right now, which is a lot, but I do actually get a lot of coupons every day, so I could actually spend that much. But all I would have to do is get rid of one of the other ones, because I have like a ton of characters in my bag I don't even use, or my team, whatever you want to call it. But I do want to collect some of those other characters. I still actually have to collect I think it's Toby and Zetsu, so I do want to try to get those two. Still working on my set. I don't know how close I am to actually getting the actual weapon done, but once I actually S-forge the weapon for Gara, I'll put that on. Should bring up my BP. We are getting closer to 9 million BP. If you have not noticed, we're really close to 8.8 million. So hopefully we hit 9 pretty soon. We are still working on trying to get an agility jade to level 12 so I can actually level it up. I mean, I could probably just spend all the coupons on agility, which I really don't want to, but it would help out a lot in getting a level 12. And what else do we have? Yeah, we also have S weapons, which I haven't really been working on in a while. Potency we're still working on, of course, as I bought the one for the flash sale, which was pretty expensive, but I mean the price is pretty good. I need potency basically because I want to finish off Orochimaru. Once I'm done with that, then the rest of the potency that we'll be getting will basically just be saving until we either upgrade a character or try to want to reincarnate a second character to the second reincarnation, which probably is not going to be for a while, considering like the amount of new characters that come out. By the time you get another character reincarnated, say I want to go for Hinata, by the time you get that character done, there's going to be maybe 3 or 4 more supports that are going to be way better than the one that you currently have. So getting it done the first time, doable. The second time, if you have a ton of potency or if you're willing to spend a ton on transferring over the potency you already have, so that usually costs quite a bit of gold. So if you're willing to spend that gold, then go for it. I kind of want to keep all the gold I currently have because there are stuff I still want to upgrade, like S weapons. I still want to get better pets because the pets we have are, I mean, they're okay for now. They're not even maxed either, so we still have to work on that as well. But I do want to get those maxed. Still working on getting the bloodline done. I haven't spent any of my silver. Kind of just collecting it up. I'll probably drop a couple million, or I should say a couple 100 million, sooner or later on just bloodline, just so I can get some more stats off of that. We still need to level up our 8 tails to a 9 tails, which even with, if I dropped all the silver I had now, I wouldn't even get it up to that high at all. So yeah, and then for people that always, I don't know why everyone always asks for the events. I've showed them multiple times, but the events in our server last like seconds basically. Like the beast event where you get a ton of silver, you'll get lucky if you get one hit in. Usually that's about what I get in on like each of the beasts, because by the time you get done with it, they are basically destroyed. So yeah, that event lasts probably under a minute. So yeah, there's a good amount of silver. I believe the first strike gets you a couple million. I'm not too sure exactly how much, but there's that. And the other events aren't too great. Did go up to 88. I actually got more stats than I thought I was going to. I thought I was gonna get like maybe 2 levels, but we actually ended up getting to 88, 2 more levels to 90, and then 10 more levels after that. Those last 10 by far the hardest. I could continue buying potency. I'll buy it every once in a while, but the reason I bought it this time was just because I'm not going to buy any more potency out of the flash sale. I know they have another one. Not going to buy it. It's going to cost way too much. They don't have the reincarnated pack. And yeah, there's really no point. But here is my bloodline, if you guys were wondering. Some people were asking. There you go. Still working on getting one here. And then of course he still has one more once he levels up again. And I do need another one of these. I'm not too sure which one I'm going to go for. We do have speed already. Actually, we have an extra speed, which is going to be for Orochimaru. Although, I don't really want to put speed on him, but at some point, we'll probably end up having to. Nah, we probably won't put speed on him. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But maybe go for damage rate next? I don't know, I can put defense. I think I have an extra defense. I don't know. Yeah, I have the physical. I guess I can put that on for now since I'm not going to have anything there for a while. So let's just put that on. If I can actually take it out of the bag. There you go. We still have one more slot that we can put there. And once Orochimaru gets done, that's 4 more that we're going to have to fill in once he gets up. Those are my mains. I'm going to have to work on those. I mean, they're not too high of a level, but I will start trying to work on those. I do actually want to get the speed for Hinata up. So I might do that, which currently, if you did not notice, was pretty high. The amount of silver you have to put in is insane. So yeah, but here are the characters we need for the Ninja World War, which I am going to try to complete. I do want to get Tentel's Obito. He's not that expensive anymore, so I could probably do it. Do need to get both of those, which I believe is going to cost 4,500? Is it 4,500? Something like that. I don't know. It's 1,500 there. I do actually have enough for one of the characters. Oh, it's way more than that actually. He's 36. I thought he was a lot cheaper than that. So yeah, I could actually grab Toby right now. Wait, let me see if is it? I almost did that one. It's this one right here. So 50. We're short 1. We're about 100 short of 35, or we're at 35, we need 36. I could grab Zetsu. I'm getting 15. I could drop like 100 million and grab, I think 100 million would be good enough to grab both characters. Maybe actually more than that, I'm not too sure. And then you also have to level these up. I still haven't even leveled them up. It's been forever, but we'll work on it as we go, basically. I'll get them done whenever I get them done. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we get some better events next time where I can actually get some stuff done. But we'll talk to you guys later.